What's going to happen at Harvard? What's going to happen at the Ivy Leagues?
I don't know what's going to happen at any of these schools, but I'll tell you, I'm a parent of college age kids. You know, I've got a kid who was in college for a year. I've got a kid going off this year in the fall. Colleges have a responsibility to keep our kids safe, full stop, and protect them from hate, full stop. And they have the ability to do this. They have the ability to do this. It's up to them.
Do you think Columbia has done a good job?
Well, if you were president of Harvard, what would you have done differently, Sheryl?
Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would have very clear rules, which, by the way, all the schools have. It's a question of enforcing them.
Right.
The schools that are letting this happen are not enforcing their own rules. College is the place you should go to talk about the issues from all sides, but not violent. Berkeley. These colleges have rules.
I think that there's a question on how much are folks willing to embrace the other side? How much are they willing to listen? I see very little listening, very little dialogue going on. Unfortunately, the youth have been subsumed by this, and it's really frustrating to see because I worry about what that leads to.
I think it's not necessarily the youth, meaning I think you're seeing it in some very specific places that cater to a very specific kind of youth. You see them at Columbia, Harvard. There are these specific Berkeley, UCLA, that are bastions of privileged kids for the most part. These are extremely elite institutions that typically allow in kids that have been coached their entire lives to get into those schools. And I think that they're coming there with a lack of fulfillment.